Let's say that we do hit quite an aggressive recession. What are some of the ways that people could even look to benefit financially from that happening? Are there any things that individuals can do?
Um, the most important thing, as I say, is to have this basic, well diversified. And there's some assets, and think about different, a small percentage of your money, even in asset like gold, or or and diversification for countries. To create a diversified portfolio is important.
One of the things that did occur, you mentioned Silicon Valley Bank there. There was a big bump in terms of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies around about that time. And it seemed like one of the first periods where people genuinely saw crypto as a store of value, as a way to just, I need to put my money somewhere that I feel is safe. And given the last 18 months of what's happened with crypto, considering that as that's the place I'm going to store my assets in order for it to be safe, I think said quite a lot about how people sort of perceived the state of the dollar and the security of banks and stuff at the moment. What's the role of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in the current economy in your eyes?
I think cryptocurrency or Bitcoin um, doesn't move in a reliable way related to almost anything. It's moves up and down because of this mood and that mood. And unlike gold, let's say I would prefer gold and I would prefer crypto for various reasons. Crypto, it's very easy to track the owners and transactions in it. It's not liked by the government. It doesn't move in a way that's consistent with, kind of any of the environments. And it's a small asset class. We talk a lot more about it, but its size is about, 30% of the size of Microsoft, and Microsoft is one stock among many stocks. So, it's given probably a lot more attention. I don't know, who knows? Maybe, there's some element of it. I don't understand why people are more inclined to go to Bitcoin than gold. If you look internationally, gold is, for central banks, the third highest reserve asset. First is dollars, then euros, then gold, then Japanese yen. And central bankers are buying gold, and they're not buying bonds. And it's, timeless and universal. It's been there. So, so I'm not a big fan of it. As I've said before, having a little bit, I have a little bit of it, but if you have a little bit of it, you have to think about those things. And, like I said, you have to be prepared for it to fall a lot, if it goes down 80% or something, but that limits the amount that you can have in it. So I don't know. I don't think a lot of Bitcoin.
I think what's interesting there is holding crypto essentially has a cognitive load on you. Using it as somewhere that you're using for investment, as a store of value, to just put assets that you've got. It's almost that there is a price that you pay because of the volatility, but the price that you pay is with your own sanity with regards to that, which is something that I hadn't quite considered. There are less sanity sapping forms of investment.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, I've seen so many people. I've seen people get very rich, and I've seen people get very broke with it.
I have friends in both camps. Yeah.